Hey guys, Kyle the Death Might of Anime here, and this is a video I've been putting off making for a while, and not for lack of trying, but just because I wanted to see how events played out, how things played out with the whole situation, in order to just kind of collect my thoughts on the whole thing, and see if my initial opinion of the whole events has changed all that much, which honestly, surprisingly, it hasn't really changed all that much, to be honest with you. And, well, pretty much what I'm talking about is the whole controversy that's been going on with Funimation, with the voice actor of basically Vic Mignogna. And, and like I said, honestly, my opinion hasn't changed all that much because honestly, overall, for basically what we've learned thus far, this this basically whole situation has left me utterly shocked and confused. And before anyone jumps on me, I'm not using that as an excuse in the sense of trying to avoid of pick and in order to try as a means of avoiding pretty much picking a side, because I'm not like I don't usually I don't usually get pretty much confused or surprised often, but this is one such time where I am so confused by just everything that has happened up to this point with basically Vic, that I really can't form at least a proper, at least I can't form an opinion that from either one side or the other. Like, it is genuinely a very odd situation, a situation that just feels like okay, if I were to compare it to anything, if this whole situation, it feels like it pretty much giant puzzle that pretty much seems to be missing key pieces here. Like, it feels like that despite all the reveals, all the accusations, everything that's been revealed up to this point, it really feels like we're basically missing a lot of key pieces in order to make this puzzle whole, and to make any of these allegations against Vic even make slightest bit of sense. Like, even despite the obvious, it really feels like the we're basically missing a lot of key pieces here in order for make any kind of logical sense, like any logical sense at all. And so, yeah, that's the best way I can describe it to you guys. Um, Now, as far as the accusations themselves, uh, like I said, I really can't pick. I really can't. It's hard for me to pick either side at this point. But one thing I definitely can say at this point is that, and this of course comes with the recent reveal of Funimation's investigation. Yeah, I'm using air quotes for that because, to be honest with you, the whole investigation itself is very questionable. Because, okay, there's only one particular instance in which I can validate basically the logic of Funimation's investigation, which is that Funimation basically launched this investigation even before the allegations came out, and they had continued it up to this point. But even then, it's kind of a basically thin ice it's basically an extremely thin ice argument in order to stand on, because just pretty much in the way that pretty much the entire press thing, that the entire press release in regards to the investigation was handled, it's sketchy at best. Like, I'm it really it really kind of boggles the mind as to whether or not it really, like, I'm more than confident in saying that the whole investigation that Funimation supposedly launched is basically a way of trying to protect of trying to protect their own asses. And honestly, even going further than that, in terms of a lot of the voice actors, in terms of a lot of the voice actors pretty much coming out and speaking out, I I don't know. It's kind of hard for pretty much for pretty much me to in order to even buy into any of these into any of what these voice actors are saying, only because it does feel like a lot of it is that they're honestly being forced in order to say it. I but again, it's such a confusing situation where the only thing I can say for sure is that the whole investigation in itself is is a very sketchy thing, and it's probably it's Funimation's way of trying to back off of the situation. I think I'm I'm not even honestly like it's as far as Monica Rial's like I'm that like and the whole Monica Rial situation is a whole other can of worms that that I'm not even sure of what the fuck to think about that, to be honest with you. But yeah, um now but yeah, like I said, I don't know what else to say. Like just the whole situation, it doesn't make any sense. Like if we were like, and it's not, and it's one of those things where on basically on its own, everything here it definitely should. Everything on its own, I should be able to form an opinion on. But basically but it, but definitely in the way that Funimation handled this situation, and just in the sequence of events that everything happened, it's like there really isn't anything here in order for me to latch onto. It's just confusing as fuck. That's really all I can say. It's confusing as fuck. Like if things had just happened in a different order or something, I don't know. I might be able to form an opinion, but yeah. And and as far as Vic, and the other thing I want to say is that and the biggest thing in order to pretty much note about all this is that basically I don't think any of us are winners in all this. All of us are fucking losers, guys. Pretty much Vic is a loser for pretty much losing his job. And we all are pretty much losers in order for having lost a very important member of the anime community. I have no shame in saying that Vic as a voice actor, he was a big part of my childhood, of my anime childhood, and my introduction to anime. Like I said, for most anime viewers, their gateway, their introductory to anime were Dragon Ball and Yu Yu Hakusho more than likely. Mine was Dragon Ball and basically FMA 2003. Like Vic and Vic was just he was the one who helped me understand how important anime was, and basically how anime aren't just cartoons. Anime is a medium that basically explores a lot of adult themes, ideas, and it helped me grow. FMA helped me grow as the person I am today. So it's hard to really just whatever. So I guess in that sense I definitely do have bias. I'll say that, but yeah, as far as these accusations, I don't know what to think about them. I honestly don't. Like I said, I feel that I feel like I'm repeating myself when I say this, but I feel that in this puzzle that there's one giant piece that is basically still missing, and who knows if we're ever even if we're even going to get a reveal to, because of Funimation's I guess press, pretty much press announcement of the results of their investigation. But like I said, with the investigation, I'm not sure I even. Like I said, with the investigation itself, it really felt like it really felt like pretty much one giant ass like one giant ass one giant ass stunt as, in order to gain some kind of publicity out of this or something. I don't know, but yeah, I really don't have anything other to say, guys. Like other than this basically whole this whole situation is screwed to hell, and we basically all lost, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna leave the comment section open. Just tell me what you think about the. Just tell me what you think. Like I said, it's just very confusingly screwed up. That's basically the one thing I can say about it. It's very confusing and very screwed up. Like it's kind of insane. Like really. But yeah, guys, that's all I got. Dead Knight of Anime signing off. Later.